Hello, and welcome back to our YouTube review of Collosal.
The playwright of the play is Andrew Hinderecker. He's a three-time Jeff Award nominee. The play was written in Maryland, 2014 of September. It was performed in Only Theater in Only, Maryland. The story is about a player named Mike who suffers a spinal cord injury during a football game while he's trying to protect one of his teammates. The main characters are Mike, young Mike, Mike Dads, and the therapist. The overall theme of this play is Mike is trying to move on and be himself, overcome his injury and younger self, and his relationship that he thought was real, but it was all in his head. What makes this production unique is because in order to have this, you need to accommodate it to disabled people, and the fact that to produce the play, there needs to be someone who is disabled in the play, playing the role of Mike.
The 12 stages of the hero's journey in the play is the ordinary world. Is we learn that there are two Mikes. There's an old Mike who is disabled and a young Mike who is not. The call to adventure, the major dramatic question, is Mike's accident in football. The refusal of call is he refuses to do parts of the physical therapy. His mentor is his therapist. Crushing the threshold is his first football experience, hazing. He tells his father that he wants to play football instead of dance. An adult Mike choosing to try and stand up. The three tests, the first one is Mike is forced to admit the truth. The second one is sit to stand. Young Mike becomes the enemy and wants adult Mike to live in his past and stop moving forward. The third test is adult Mike tells his dad that young Mike starts to change the story. The approach to Inmost Cave is he gets a gift from Walker. He gets a walker from Jerry. Young Mike and Mike being pushed to renew and not deal with the accident. The supreme ordeal is confronting the truth of the accident. Seizing the sword is he tells his dad the truth and he repairs his relationship with his dad. His road back is he admits that Marcus is gone, and he does that. He does the sit to stand with his father. The resurrection, the climax, would be yes to the major dramatic question: will Mike overcome young Mike and stand up? Yeah, Mike stands up for himself. And the return with the elixir is he's going to learn to walk again. The metaphor of football and dance combined in the story to make the play theatrical. They create movement in football and create a metaphor by incorporating dances, pieces into the scenes they are portraying. For example, during tackles, they spin away in a ballet kind of style.
This play, honestly, I liked it more than I've liked others. It had me guessing, I'm not going to lie. When we find out at the end that the relationship between Mike and Marcus was all in his head, I was shook at that point. I guess the part that really resonated with me was just that, how easily we are able to manipulate ourselves into believing that something's there even when it's not. A positive aspect of this piece I enjoyed was the fact of knowing that they cast a disabled person, because there's certain situations that you live through that you're able to express better when it's your own life. I would personally recommend this play more for adults, just because there's a lot of adult material in this play, and even if it wasn't for that, I feel like kids just wouldn't understand some of the key aspects of this play that really hit home with an older crowd. I say the whole journey makes it worth reading. Seeing somebody so crushed and defeated move and evolve into somebody who's really ready to take a new outlook on life. And that's been our review on the play Collosal. I hope you've enjoyed.